Hello, this is Brian with Vermillion Enterprises. Today is August 28th, 2023. We are located at 5324 Spring Hill Drive in sunny Spring Hill, Florida for the next 48 hours. And then it's going to be Hurricane Florida for however long that's going to last. So I don't know if you guys have been paying attention, some have, some probably haven't. We are right now in the direct line of hit for Hurricane Idalia, if I'm saying that right, and we'll go over that for a minute. But we are not going to be shipping anything that is paid and ready to go is shipping today, and today will be our last day of shipping until we're on the other side of this thing, and which is supposed to hit Wednesday morning as of now. We'll see what actually ends up happening. But it's not looking good right now for wherever it is going to hit. It is now going, when it does hit, it's now going to be a major hurricane, which means a category 3 at least, could be a 4 or a 5. So we'll see. We're boarding up the shop now. You might hear some background noise going on, and it's the guys that are putting up the shutters. So we're going to be open for business today, normal business hours. We'll see what tomorrow transpires. We will not be taking any orders for shipping until we are on the other side of this hurricane. So we're keeping our fingers crossed, hoping for the best. We appreciate all the business that everyone has thrown our way. If you have paid for your items that you ordered last week, everything will be completely shipped by the end of today. So no concerns there. But we will not be taking any new orders until we are on the other side of this storm. Of course, we are open for business. If you're local and want to come in and transact, we'll be happy to help, buying or selling. All of our premiums from last week are holding true for this week, so no changes there. But again, guys, we're not going to be placing any orders that we're shipping. So please, at this point, don't call in and try to order. We're not going to lock anything in. We're not going to take money and be like, okay, we'll ship after the storm. We don't know what the storm's bringing. So, we're just going to just play it safe in that sense and wait till we're on the other side of this thing. So just to give you guys kind of an idea, Tim, can you zoom in here? This is the hurricane's path estimated to be as of 7 a.m. this morning. So you see it's kind of coming right through here. Is it picking up the cursor, Tim?
Yes, sir.
So it's kind of coming right through here. We're like right here, right where that cursor is. So it's supposed to make landfall right here, which is what a little town called Cedar Key. We'll see where it actually lines up at, though. See, when Hurricane Ian hit last year, we were where this end was right on Hernando County, which is where we were. And then, like, within the last 24 hours, it shifted south like 200, 300 miles to hit Fort Myers, and it unfortunately blew up Fort Myers. So wherever this thing actually does make landfall, it's probably going to be devastating as it hits as a major hurricane. There's another side of this too, though, that we've been discussing with our shippers and distributors this morning, which that conversation started at about 5 o'clock this morning with our some of the distributors we use. Is you see this H right here? Well, that's Jacksonville, Florida. And what is Jacksonville, Florida? Jacksonville, Florida is a hub for the United States Postal Service and a hub for the UPS. So all packages going in and out of Florida and Georgia tend to find their way into Jacksonville at one point or another. So it's kind of a race against the clock to get things to Jacksonville or out of Jacksonville at this point. So that's why we're not taking any new orders, even though, as you can see, it doesn't look like this storm is going to hit until Wednesday sometime in the morning. Now, this thing could really slow down, which would be really devastating if it did. Because the reason why these storms get so powerful in the Gulf is the surface temperature of the water in the Gulf is over 80 degrees right now. And that is like pure octane for these storms. So if the storm starts to not peter out, but just like slow down, it'll get bigger and stronger and more devastating in that Gulf. So yesterday, or even this morning, like at 1 o'clock, this was still supposed to be just like a category 1 or 2 hurricane, but the thing is slowing down and has gotten estimated to be bigger and more stronger of a hurricane. And also this thing was, as of yesterday, was supposed to hit late Tuesday, early Wednesday. Now you can see it's not going to hit until probably mid-morning Wednesday. So that means it's already slowed down of about 8 to 12 hours. And if that gets delayed even further and we don't see this thing getting close to us until like late Wednesday night, it'll be bad. So wherever it does make landfall, it'll be devastating. So that is what is going on here in sunny Spring Hill, Florida. So, and my shop is about 3 miles from the Gulf. So we're not going to have to worry about storm surge. It's just going to be whatever devastation comes from the wind, basically, or if it kicks off tornadoes. Because on the right side of the hurricane, as it goes through, that's where all the spin-off storms and bands and tornadoes come. So if this thing does go like through Cedar Key, which is about 80 miles north of us, like they're anticipating as of right now, well, we're going to be on the bad side of that storm, where you can see lots of tornadoes and real like horrible microburst style thunderstorms. So we're just kind of in a holding pattern right now, and we'll see what this transitions into. But if this thing does stay on the same path, we might see problems associated with this storm for a week or 2 afterwards because of distribution coming out of Jacksonville. So just giving you guys an update. If you were local and you want to shop this week, we'll be happy to do so. We're going to be closed as of now. We're going to play this by ear. I'll go ahead and say this. Wednesday, we're going to be closed. We're not going to open at all unless this thing completely changes course, which it can do. We've seen that. But as of now, Wednesday, we are closed for business, not opening at all. Tomorrow, we're going to open. Today, we're going to be open for business as usual. Tomorrow, we're going to be open. And we'll just kind of play it by ear and see what's going on here. But we will, again, guys, we are not accepting any new incoming transactions over the phone or internet. I'm sure everyone can understand that. And we're not going to be locking anything in for delivery or shipping after the storm, because I don't know what that scenario is going to look like. So I hope everyone stays safe out there. Prepare yourselves. If you're on the east side or on the west side of 19, you probably want to get out of there. Get to the west side. Or I'll get to the east side, I'm sorry. If you're on the west side of 19, get to the east side is probably the best thing to do. So you guys have a great day, and I hope everyone stays safe. When we do get on the other side of this thing, whenever that may be, we'll definitely we'll put out a new premium news video and update everybody at that point in time. We appreciate all the business you guys have thrown our way, and I hope you guys all stay safe. Thank you.